injury, and I know I have some friends with some knee issues, and I thought, perfect opportunity to do some non-weight bearing exercises to help all my friends that are suffering from some knee injuries, bad knees, whatever. So I've got a workout for you all today. We're going to be doing a lot of floor work. So if you have a hardwood floor like myself, make sure you have a mat. And we're going to be doing some upper body lifting with some weights. So grab a variety of dumbbells. If you need your crutches, you've got them. I also have behind me a chair. So I'm going to be sitting in a chair for a lot of the exercises as well. And before you do this workout, though, make sure you get the green light from your doctor. So I've been to a couple doctors, and they have told me to do some non-weight bearing exercises. So I've gotten the green light, but yeah, make sure that you're allowed to do whatever exercises that we're doing today, because I don't want you to make it worse or injure something else. So like I said, I'm not going to be putting any pressure on my knee. I've been resting it for about 2 weeks now, and I'm going back to the doctor today. So we're going to get a little update. But I want to help you guys out. No excuses. If your doctor says it's okay, you should still be able to work out with an injury. I know my abs still work and my arms still work. So I'm going to do a little something for those muscle groups. And so we're going to get started. So I'm going to warm you guys up in a chair. So go ahead and grab your chair. And I'm just going to adjust the screen a little bit so you can see my mat on the floor and you can see the chair. By the way, I'm excited because as of 2 days ago, I could finally stand up without my crutches. So I am making really good progress. And you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, what did she do? I have no idea what I did. That's the sad part. I have no idea what I did. Total fluke accident. Just my knee went out on me and buckled and I fell to the ground. So, all right. So we're just going to get started. We're going to crisscross those arms. Warm up our arms, warm up our chest. So you're going to crisscross and then pull back. I want you to feel that pull in your chest. You're sitting up nice and straight with good posture. Crisscross and breathe in and out. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to do some presses. We're going to reach side to side, straight up. So as you can see, I'm pressing up to the ceiling, but I'm kind of leaning over and leaning into it. Warm up my shoulders and my lats. Not moving my lower body, but I'm still getting my heart rate up. And if you're in a wheelchair, you can do all these exercises in your wheelchair. You know, I've been kind of sad, and this has been really hard for me because I'm extremely active, but what I'm trying to do is just focus on the things I can do and focus on getting better and not getting stuck in that rut of being depressed about it. We're circling forward. Good. Now we're going to circle back. Nice big circles. All right, let's do it on the other side. Bring that left arm around. Keeping those shoulders and hips square. Keeping your abs in. And let's take it back, other direction. Nice big circles here. A little more. Okay. And then we're going to just swing the arms. We're just going to bend and extend. Do some bicep curls without the dumbbells yet. Inhale, exhale up. Breathe through it. Nice job. We're going to row it back. So I've got my right hand on top, my left hand on top. And I'm driving those elbows straight back, pinching my shoulder blades together. more. Awesome. All right. So I don't know about you, but I'm able to extend my legs. So I'm going to extend my right leg out. I'm going to scoop my bum to the edge of my chair. And I'm just going to lift my leg up and down, up and down, keeping good posture, keeping my abs in. A little something I can do for my legs. I can't do much, but remember, I'm going to focus on what I can do. Now, if you want, you got your right leg up. You can reach with your left hand, tap, suck those abs in, warming up my core, warming up my hamstrings, quads, feeling that burn a little bit. One more. Nice. All right, we're going to try it on the other side. Be very careful if this is your injured leg. So you can just start here, lifting very gently. Listen to your body, okay? I'm listening to that knee. He's talking to me right now. He's saying, be careful when you're doing this. Holding on to the bottom of my seat. All right, and then when you're ready, you reach for the toes. Folding, engaging, working that core. You can put your hand on your abs and feel it go in and tighten. Two more, come on. Last one. Ooh, wow, okay. I think that's the most leg work I've done in about 12 days. All right. So, first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you, I was just saying to my husband this morning, man, used to have some good tight glutes and I feel like everything's been sagging lately because I haven't been able to do anything. So I thought, there's two things that I can do for my glutes. So if you have that chair, and you can also do this on the ground. So if you're in a wheelchair and you can make it to the floor, great. If not, you can watch me. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay on the chair, okay? And I'm bringing my hips to the edge of the chair here. I'm gonna take my hands and I'm gonna grab onto the leg of the chair. Make sure it's nice and sturdy so you don't hurt yourself. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lift one leg at a time. So my heels are flexed, my toes are pointing straight down. And I'm gonna lift my leg and squeeze the glutes. Now, you can also do this on an exercise ball. And if you wanna make it harder, you can go opposite arm, opposite leg, and lift your chest up. Try to keep your neck in line with your spine. So here I'm not even holding onto the chair. I'm using my core to balance. Squeezing, lifting, extending. Yes. Working the lower back, the hamstrings, the glutes. Getting hot. All right. I haven't done a lot for my lower back, so I'm feeling that burn. Okay, so now I want you to grab onto the chair, and I want you to try and do it with both legs at the same time. Okay? So we're gonna lift both legs straight up. If you need to bend your knees, you can do it with your legs bent, that's okay. And you're just gonna engage that lower back, squeeze those glutes. Are we ready? Let's do this. Try and do at least 10. And every time you lift, you're gonna exhale out. It's really important to stay as active as you can when you have an injury, unless your doctor's advised you not to move at all. But I want to keep my core nice and strong because when you have a weak core, it leads to more injuries. So this is a really, really good core exercise, strengthening my lower back here. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Now, if you can, bring your arms out and look straight out. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, for me to get up, this is how I do it. I have to be creative. I'm setting my good knee on the floor. I'm going to grab my chair, tuck my right foot under because that's my good leg. And I come up very slowly, okay, so I don't hurt myself. Okay, so my head's chopped off. What I want us to start doing, you guys, is I want us to go, we're going to go down to the floor. So if you can, I know it's probably going to take you a bit to get down there. But I want us to start with some push-ups and a plank. We're going to do some floor work here. Now, if you're like, I can't get down on the floor, you can do your push-ups on the chair. Okay, that's totally fine. Just make sure it's sturdy and it's not going to slide around and you're going to slip and fall. Okay, but I'm going to get all the way down to the floor here. And I'm going to show you my creative way of doing it. So when I get down to the floor, I go into a single leg fold here. I put both hands on my mat. I dip my knee down. Boom. There I go. Okay, so now for my push-ups, I can't do them on my toes because it puts too much stress on my injured knee. So what I do is I put the good knee down on the floor and I extend the leg of the injured knee, okay? And I spread my fingertips apart. I bring my hips all the way down and make sure my wrists are under my shoulders, abs are in tight. I'm going to do as many push-ups as I can, and then I'm going to pop up. Hold on, I want to grab my timer because I'm going to pop up, hold a plank, and I'm going to time to see how long I can hold that plank. Now, another thing you guys can do if you're just new to push-ups is you can push up off your mat and do a reverse push-up. All right, let's do this. We ready? We want to use good form, wrists under our shoulders, okay? Butt is down, abs are in, and go. Try to get that full range of motion. Remember, one leg bent, one leg straight. You can go narrow grip, wide grip. And set a goal for yourself. Working triceps, shoulders, chest. Try and do them unbroken. Hold. All right, we're gonna start that plank. Abs in tight. You got your wrists under your shoulders. You can take that plank down to your elbows if you need to. There we go. Good form here. Tuck that tailbone under. Don't let that booty come up to the sky. Those abs are in, they're tight, they're engaged. So I'm timing myself, you time yourself, go as long as you can. Right now we're at about 30 seconds. And I'm gonna try and go 30 more and hit that full minute, keeping good form the whole time. Breathe through it. We're almost there, 45 seconds, you guys. You got this. Only 10 more seconds to hit the minute mark. Oh, guess what? I think I can go a little longer, you guys. I'm gonna go a little longer. So if you wanna stay in it with me, you're still holding. How we doing, guys? Feeling those abs yet? We are at 1 minute, 15 seconds. Oh my gosh. Doesn't it feel amazing when you go longer than you think you can? That's a great feeling. I haven't done a plank in a while. I've been vacationing with my friend in New Mexico. I'm at 1 minute, 35 seconds. I'm going for 2 minutes, guys. Are you still in it with me? If not, take a break, stretch it out. We got this. 1 minute, 45 seconds. Let's go 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Come on. 10 more seconds. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my gosh, we did it. 2 minutes. Woo. All right. Reset. I'm feeling good now. I am feeling good. See, you guys help make me happy. All right, so we're going to take it on our side and we're going to work our obliques. Now, I'm not sure where you are along your journey of recovery. So I'm going to show you, for me, I can't really bend this leg much. So I'm going to show you how to do it with one leg and with 2 legs, okay? Now, you're just going to extend your bottom arm straight out from your shoulder. Top hand's going to come up, and you're going to fold to the side, and you're going to reach for your foot, okay? Now, this is called an oblique V-up. If you can do a little extra, you're going to bring both feet up off the floor. Abs are in tight. You're going to fold to the side and reach for your feet, okay? Let's do this. So we're going to go up, down, up, down. Now, if you've got 2 feet going on with me, make sure your feet do not touch the ground. As soon as your feet touch, you disengage those obliques. So let's keep them engaged the whole time if you can. This is one of my favorite core exercises, so I want to focus on the things that I can do and not the things I can't do. And this is one of the things I can do. It's actually one of my favorites, and it makes me happy that I can still do it. Do as many as you can. We're all at different levels. Just staying positive and staying focused on our goals. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, you guys. All right, take a deep breath in and out. One thing I do want us to do is stay hydrated. It's summertime, so we want to make sure we're drinking lots of water. Okay. All right, so we worked that left side. We're going to work the right side in just a minute. But before we do, we're going to transition by laying on our mat, face up, and head. Now for me, it's really hard for me to bend my legs. So I'm going to show you how to do a sit-up, keeping your legs straight, okay? So what you're going to do is just put your hands behind your head. And if you can't do a sit-up, you're just going to lift your shoulders up off the floor. You're going to bring your chin straight up to the ceiling. So you're looking at the ceiling right above you, and you're lifting your shoulders up and scooping those abs down into your mat or into your carpet and lifting, okay? Now, if you want a little something extra, you can grab a dumbbell, okay? Pull it back behind your head and roll up. Now, I don't want you to go like this when you roll up. You're going to roll up with good posture, okay? So we roll down nice and slow. And we pop up with good posture. You can spread your feet apart just a little bit so that you can come up and tap that dumbbell right in between your legs. All right, let's go. Now I'm holding the center of my dumbbell. Your other option is to hold the heads of your dumbbell, whatever's more comfortable for you. You want to keep your arms as straight as possible. So you feel that pull in your latissimus dorsi, which is the outer part of your back here. Call it the brow fat muscle. So we sit up, we tighten our abs, we straighten our back, get it in that neutral position. Try and keep your feet on the floor the whole time. So if you're a beginner, the goal should be about 10 to 15. More advanced, 15 to 20. And really advanced, you're doing more than 20 reps. So I'm going to try and hit 20 reps, but you just do you. Do as many as you can here. I've lost count, but I'm still in it. I don't know if you guys are counting at home. Good job. Remember, try and keep those feet on the ground. You're looking straight out. Try not to hunch your shoulders. Relax those shoulders and just lift. Remember, keeping those arms nice and straight. And guess what? The heavier the dumbbell, the harder it's going to be to sit up. Let's do 5 more. Now, if you took a break, come back in and finish these last 5 with me. One more. Nice. Good job, guys. All right. The other thing I'm able to do, another one of my favorite exercises, is called the seated twist. So it's kind of like you're sitting in a boat. And if you want to just do the boat, you can't. So you've got some options. First option is if you can bend your legs and grab right underneath your thighs. And instead of being here, relax those shoulders, bring them down, and lean back and just hold, okay? You want to make it harder, you hold, and you lift your feet up off the ground. And if you want a little something extra for your obliques, you take that weight and you twist side to side. Okay, you can do this with your feet on the ground, feet off the ground, so you've got lots of options. Are we ready? Let's stop talking and let's move. Go. Remember, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, or 20 and up. Suck those abs in. Now the goal is to get that full range of motion and actually make contact with the floor. So you gotta really, really, really lean back. And if this hurts your lower back, get a pillow and put it right underneath your sit bone. Come on, we got this. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Good job. Let's take a little breather. All right, we're gonna go into that other side. That's how I go around. Just scoop my booty. All right, so remember, you want to extend that bottom arm. Top hand here. Remember your options. You can go one leg, fold in half, reach for your foot, or more advanced, both legs at the same time. And remember, try not to let those feet thump on the ground, okay? You come up and down, up and down. Don't let those feet touch. Folding in half to the side, working those obliques. Inhale, exhale. You gotta believe in yourself and know that you can do it because you are strong. I always say to myself, do one more than you think you can do. Push it, but not too much that you injure yourself, right? We don't want that to happen again, but we want to be positive, get in the right mindset, and believe that we're strong. We can do anything we put our mind to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, guys, man, that was amazing. All right, we're gonna go back to face up. We're gonna do our sit-ups again, but this time we're gonna do a crisscross sit-up. Let me move my phone out of the way. So I want you to turn your body into an X, nice big X. Okay, the bigger the X, the better. You're making an X. Open up your arms, open up your legs. These are called up and overs. A couple ways to do them here. You can do them laying down, sitting up, and coming up and over. So I'm reaching my right hand to my left foot, come back down, left hand, right foot. Okay, so that's one option. The other option is you stay laying down. You lift one leg up at a time and you reach across. So if you got a crunch here, shoulders up, abs in, reach across or full sit up. All right, let's do this. Go. Up and over. When you are done reaching up and over, I want you to come back down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Breathe through it. And if you're joining me in the sit-up, you want to make sure that your heels stay on the floor the whole time. Remember, we want to try and do at least 10. So as I'm reaching for the opposite foot, I'm looking over my shoulder so I don't tweak my back. There we go. Now, if you've hit your 10, take a break if you need it. I'm going to keep going. I'm doing 10 more. And you can always do a little breather, get some water, and then come back and join me when you're ready. Because I'm going to encourage you to do a little more than you think you can. It feels so good, you guys. I haven't been able to move at all. Feels good to be able to move and do something. Little something is better than a little bit of nothing, right? One more. Nice, good job, guys. All right, let's get a sip of water. That's another thing. If you're not able to move a lot, you really, really want to drink more water, flush out those toxins, and you want to really make sure you're eating clean so we don't put on some extra weight as we're recovering from our injury. So try and cover your plate at every meal. Half your plate with a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables. Lots of plants will help reduce inflammation in the body, reduce that swelling. Helps your muscles and your bones heal faster. All right, guys, we're going to do a sit-up this time, but we are going to add a chest press to it, okay? Let's try it. So I got my good leg bent, my injured leg straight. I'm going to sit up, push, come back down, sit up, push, come back down. You can also do this with a plate. So if you happen to have some weighted plates, you can use those. Or if you have like a weighted exercise ball, I like those as well. So as I sit up, I'm pushing that dumbbell or the ball or the plate right off my chest. Exhale out. Want to make it harder. Extend the injured leg out. And sit up on one leg. Yes. Who likes a challenge? Look straight out. Maintain that neutral spine, you guys. Come on. If you need a break, take it. Or join me in doing 10 more. Come on. Be grateful you're still alive. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. We got this. Nice. You did it. Whew. All right, guys. So now we're going to go back to that boat position. So remember how we bent our legs as much as we can with our injury. We tuck our abs in, keeping the neutral spine, lean back as far as you can. Remember, you can hold it. Or I'm going to do something a little different here. This is really fun to do with an exercise ball, a very light one if you have one. I'm going to show you with a dumbbell. Actually, let me turn this way so you guys can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm leaning back like I showed you. I'm going to take the dumbbell from here up and over to the other side. So you're always going to have one arm out to help you balance, and you're just going to be passing the ball or the dumbbell from one side of your body to the other, leaning as far back as you can, sucking those abs in tight, all right? We ready? So if you can, I like to throw it, just don't drop it, right? Goal is not to drop. Up and over, that's why I got a light dumbbell. I've got like 5 pounds. You're leaning back. I want you to feel that pull. This just makes it a little bit more fun, a little bit more challenging, right? Making faces. All right. Come on, 10 more. We got this. 5, 4, starting to sweat. 3, 2. Oh my gosh. My heart rate's going boom, 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 boom. What about yours? All right. So guys, we're going to do some triceps here. So one thing I want to show you is how to work your triceps with an injured leg. If you can, make it down to the floor. You're going to lay with your back down into the floor. If you can't, you can do this same exact thing sitting up in your wheelchair or your chair. So what we're going to do is, these are called school crunchers. So you can use one dumbbell. I'll show you with one dumbbell. You're going to grab the head of the dumbbell and you're going to bend your arms and bring it to your forehead, crushing your skull. Not really though, not literally. And push back up, okay? So you're here and you're here. Now notice my elbows. My elbows stay right above my shoulders. Biggest mistake I see is people going like this. No, your elbows stay above your shoulders, down, up, down, up. Okay, now, if you want to see results, guys, even with an injury, we can get results. You got to pick a weight that's going to challenge you, okay? So one dumbbell is not doing anything for me. So I'm going to grab 2 dumbbells, and if you're doing 2, you can go to your forehead, but if you want more range of motion, which I do, you're going to separate those dumbbells and come all the way down to your earlobes, okay? You want to do a nice narrow grip. Come in, down, and up. In, down and up. Remember, elbows are right above my shoulders. So I'm doing a double here. I'm going to do as many as I can. Actually worked my arms yesterday, so I don't want to go heavy. So I'm going to take it to 1, but you guys keep going. Down and up. Now, abs are a little bit different than the rest of the body because the rest of the body we're using weights, right? So if you want to tone it up, you want to do 12 to 15 reps, picking a weight that's going to challenge those muscles. So by the 15th rep, you're maxed out, okay? But if you want to really build lots of muscle, you can go a little bit heavier and do 10 or less reps. I got one more. Boom, nice job. Woo, triceps are fried. All right, next thing that we can do, you can do this in a chair. You can do it sitting in a chair, or you can do it pretending that you're sitting in a chair, but you're really gonna work your core. So a couple options, we can get back into our boat. We can lean back, grab those dumbbells, and curl up all the way down. This is called an incline curl. All the way down, all the way up. Look straight out. Okay, what do I do if I want to make it harder? Lift my feet up. Woo, now those abs are really engaged. Curl, release, curl, release. You got this. Yes. You squeeze and breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. See? So we work our core and we work biceps at the same time. You guys are awesome. Good job. All right. So we got biceps, we got chest. Let's do a little shoulder action. So for your shoulders, you can do seated single arm presses. Now, if you can't go above your shoulders, because you have a shoulder injury, you can do just arm raises. You can go to the front. You can go out to the side. Okay? So you do you, right? You always want to listen to your body and do what you can. Let's start with some single arm lateral raises. So to work the outside of our shoulders, and then we'll do the front. All right? So since I'm in a seated position, I'm leaning back, legs bent. You can also do this with your legs straight if it's more comfortable. It doesn't really matter. But one thing you want to be careful of is that your back is in a neutral position. So if you want to get up and sit in that chair and press your back up against it, you can. Just maintaining good posture, you guys. You know that as you're trying to maintain good posture, you're actually burning calories. Can we do both arms? Chest is up. There we go. I got light weights here because I did upper body yesterday. Another tip, never work the same muscle groups 2 days in a row, which is why I'm going light today, so you don't develop overuse injuries. One more. Good job. All right, taking a little breath, getting some water. We're gonna go back to those bicep curls, and then we're gonna do some front raises. Okay. How are we doing on water intake? Are we drinking lots of water? All right, if you need to give your back a break, like I said, go sit in your chair, push your back against your chair. Otherwise, we'll curl up and down. So notice my elbows. My elbows are tucked into my rib cage, okay? So there's no gap there. And I'm going all the way down, all the way up. Another thing about sitting in your chair is you got a little bit more range of motion. We want more. We're gonna lift our feet up off the floor. Remember, tuck that belly button in. Squeeze. This is the advantage of being on the floor, is that you can work your biceps and your abs at the same time. Four, 3, 2, good job. All right, I'm gonna take you to the chair. You're like, how do you get up off the floor? I'm gonna show you. So what I do is I put my weight on my good knee. I extend the injured leg out. Be really careful, you guys. If you need to, you can put your hands up on the chair and push yourself up. But what I do is I tuck the toe under of the non-injured leg. I kick the injured leg out. Boom, I'm up. And then I hop. I don't know how you guys get up, but that's the way I've been doing it. Just be very gentle and very careful. So I don't want you guys to get hurt. Okay, so I'm in my chair now, and we're gonna go into those front shoulder raises or front shoulder presses, whatever you wanna do. If you can, you can do single arm presses here. Okay, now single arm presses this way is the same thing as what we just did. Okay, if you want to change it up and you want to work the front part of your shoulders, you're going to hold the dumbbell so that your palms are facing. So you're going to hold like a hammer, palms facing, and go straight up, okay? Otherwise, we're going to scoot our booty to the edge of the chair. We're going to bring our dumbbells to the edge of the chair, and we're going to lift one arm at a time. Now you can lift with your palms facing. Your other option is lift with the palms down. You can even twist. Palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up. So many different variations here. Still working our shoulders. So by doing palms down, palms up, I'm actually feeling it a lot in those biceps. Okay? So if you want to just focus on the shoulders, keep your palms down the whole time. Or you're here, pushing up. If you're doing the presses, just make sure you don't lock out those elbows. You can do it with both arms. Same time, one arm at a time. So I'm showing you guys lots of different variations here. Good, 4. Just want you to feel that burn in the front of your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, guys. All right. So now we're going to work the center of our back. We did the latissimus dorsi, the lat pulls for this outer part of our back. I want you guys to work the center of your back. So to do that, we are going to lean forward. We're going to rest our chest on our quads. We're going to have our dumbbells facing. We're going to bring our dumbbells right out in front of our knees and pull. So I'm going to show you from this angle here.
and you're scooting to the edge of your chair, folding all the way forward, okay? Are we ready? I'm going light because I did upper body yesterday, but remember to pick a weight that's gonna challenge you. So you're pulling those elbows straight back by your rib cage, okay? You're folding forward and you're pinching those shoulder blades together. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. You got this. Now, we may not be able to do a lot of cardio unless you're crutching yourself or wheeling yourself around your neighborhood. But guess what? Weight training builds muscle. Muscle burns fat. And you can get a good cardio workout when you're weight training if you keep moving and you challenge those muscles and you work hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we got back. We got biceps. We did shoulders. We did abs. We did triceps. So what time do we have? We got a few minutes here. What you guys can do is take that circuit that we just did and you can repeat it, doing it as many times as you can. So we started our circuit with our back extensions. You guys remember, you can do this on the ground or on the chair. Just remember you put your hips at the edge here. Remember you can grab on and you can lift both legs same time. You can do single leg here. Okay, and remember if you want to make it hard and challenge yourself, you're going to add the opposite arm and lift. This is called Aquaman. Okay, or you're doing both together at the same time. Just make sure you don't fall off. Okay, hips are right there on the edge. If you don't feel secure doing that, then don't do it. Okay, so we did that. Then we came to our mat. We did our push-ups. Injured leg extended. Healthy leg bent. So we did our push-ups, down and up. When we were done with those push-ups, we held our plank. We did 2 minutes today, you guys. Then we did our oblique V-ups. You guys remember that? We transitioned by doing our lat pull sit-ups. We came and sat up. You did it either with your legs straight or your legs bent, but you separated your feet apart and you rolled all the way up. If you can't do a sit-up yet, you just reach that dumbbell up to the ceiling and you brought your shoulders up off the floor, tucking your abs in. Good. And then we did our boat. We did our seated twists. We did our seated pass. You guys remember this one? Up and over, leaning back as far as we can with the ball. With the dumbbell, we did that. We did our boat curls. We did a lot today, you guys. Remember these? Okay. We also did our, I just remembered one I wanted to do that I forgot. I'll save it for next time. We did our up and overs. When we reached for the opposite leg, we did it that way. We did it with adding a full sit-up. Crisscross like that. Trying to think, we did our skull crunchers. Down, elbows in, push up, down. Remember, elbows are right above your shoulders, lock it up. Okay, so we did this, and then we did the sit-up press. We sat up, pushed, sat back down, sat up, push, sat back down. We did a lot today, you guys. Remember, if you can't do a full sit-up, you just crunch, push, crunch, push, and then we did our obliques on the other side. Yes, we did. One leg or two. Am I forgetting anything? We did our lateral raises in the chair or on the floor. We did our front shoulder raises or our single arm presses. And then we did our rows, folding forward, pulling back in your chair. So like I said, do as many rounds of that as you can. What I recommend is writing down the weights that you're using and how many reps you're using and tracking your progress. Because I know with an injury, you can get really depressed, you can get frustrated, we focus on things that we can't do, and it just puts us in a bad mood, right? But if you track your progress, you're gonna be like, yes, I did something. You have something to celebrate and then something that's gonna make you feel good inside, right? Okay, well, enough chit chat. I'm gonna stretch you guys out unless you wanna keep going and repeat the workout. We're gonna inhale up, exhale, fold, reach for the toes, fold it all the way forward. I'm proud of you guys for joining me. We are in this together. We are going to get better. This is just a little bump in the road, a little hurdle that we need to get over. And we'll be back good as new very shortly. All right, spread those feet apart. Grab the right leg. This is a good one for your legs and your lower back. So if you're like, oh, my lower back's feeling so tight, fold all the way forward. Bring your nose to your knee, depending on how flexible you are. All right, we're gonna switch. Go the other side. That felt amazing. For our back, we take our fingers out front, pull forward. If you're really flexible, you can put your elbows on the floor, put your forehead on the floor, whatever you can do. All right, we're gonna stretch out our shoulders. So take that right arm across, pull it in, push with the opposite arm. Breathe. I can't believe we did a 2-minute plank, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm gonna focus on that today. All right, switch. I've been a trainer for over 10 years and I've never ever had an injury. So this has been really, really hard for me. I'm also a school teacher, so I injured this right at the beginning of my summer vacation. Woo, which really was a bummer because summer's the time that I like to be extremely active. I think someone from above is telling me to take it easy. Maybe I was doing too much, under too much stress. This has been a really, really stressful year for me, at least. The body is telling me you need to slow down. All right, we're gonna take that right arm and reach up and over. Summer's really the time that I give myself a lot of love and focus on myself, getting healthier, in better shape. And now I can really focus, right? Switch. Because how are we going to love our friends and family if we don't love ourselves and take care of ourselves first? Oh, that feels so good. All right. I'm going to bring my feet together. We're going to take both hands back, grab our thumb, pull, lift your chest, stretch it out. I think the hardest thing for me has been taking a shower. What about you guys? Taking a shower used to be enjoyable. Now it's been a chore for me because it's really, really hard to get in and out of the shower. I have to bring my crutches into the shower. I don't know about you guys. All right, we're going to take that right arm up, bend at the elbow, push down with the opposite hand, stretch out the back of your arm. And we want to hold these stretches for at least 15 seconds. Stretching is so, so, so important. It helps make those muscles a little more pliable, flexible, less prone to injury. Don't know what happened in the knee. But I get to go see a sports doctor at the Golden One Center on Friday. So one of the doctors that works with the Kings players. I'm going to be working over there at Golden One doing my physical therapy. So this is a kind of a blessing in disguise. And I'll be teaching you guys the things that I learned to help strengthen our knees so this doesn't ever happen again. All right. You guys feel comfortable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay all the way down. Then I'm going to flip my feet over my head and get a deeper stretch in my back. I don't know if you guys are able to do that, but try. All right, slowly roll it down. I'm going to, I don't want to hit my water bottle. I'm going to bring my right leg over my left leg. I'm going to extend my right arm out, look over my right shoulder so my leg is to the left, my head is to the right. This is a little spinal twist here. Trying to get those hips. One thing that's really challenging is when you can't bend your leg is to do any kind of hip stretches. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Other side, let me move all my obstacles out of the way so I don't hurt myself. That's all I need. Left leg over the right. Now I'm going to look over the left side. Yes. So this is for your hips, your glutes. I can feel this in my upper body as well. All right, we're going to move it. We're going to roll right onto our tummy if you can. You got it. See, you did it. All right, we're going to push our palms into the floor. And we're going to lift it up into Cobra. Now, if you need to, you can do this on your elbows. It's a little bit easier so you don't put stress on your knee. Otherwise, come all the way up. How do I get up? Remember, I come up on the good knee. I tuck my toe under and lift the bad leg up off the floor. Grab onto a chair. Jump up. Yes! We did it! Good job, you guys. I will do another workout for you in a couple days. And just do what you can. Keep moving. We can all do arm circles. We can all do push-ups on the chair, on the wall, right? We can all move. We can do something. Don't use your injury as an excuse not to exercise, because if you're not moving, you're going to lose strength. You're going to gain weight. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to get even more depressed. So you just got to keep your chin up. You got to maintain a good attitude. Surround yourself with positive people and just wake up every day and say, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moving. And I'm going to get through this. You are. We're in this together. All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye.